Good day, boys and girls. It's your boy, TSDS. And we're back for a little bit of Minecraft, right? Now it's just heading into nighttime, it seems. Which is fine. How's our town looking? Got some things growing up. That's okay. Now, I have a plan. And the plan involves my bag. Let's see. We're pretty good, I think. Maybe I'll take a little bit of stone. I've done a little bit more stone farming. Again, offline. I'll take one of these two. I need to make a couple of things. Okay, so the first thing I need to make... Do I? Okay, I don't have much wood on me. I'll take some of this. And I need 3 of these. And I need 1 piece of coal. So I'm going to take a piece here. And what I'm going to do is do 1 coal in the middle, a stick on each side and 1 on the top, and then 3 logs at the bottom. And that makes a campfire. So I need 1 of those. And I also need a bucket. Okay, I do have a bucket of water. That's good. Do I need anything else? I need some chests. Okay, How much iron do I have actually? That's a good point. 20. I think that's enough. Let's see. All will be revealed. I've got my little workbench in here. So first of all, I need to make a bunch of chests. Then I need to make, I want 3 hoppers. Doing this the awkward way, but 3 hoppers. Okay, so a hopper, that's the chest in the middle, and then, well, you can see it. It's on your screen. I want 3 hoppers. Now I want more chests. I need a little bit more. That, you give me some. Well, it's all going into that. Okay. Now, how many more chests do I need? I need 7. That many. Okay. We can put this full stack back in there. Now we have the hoppers, the chests, the iron ingots can go back. Hopefully we find some more iron a bit later. And I'm thinking, is that everything? Yes, I believe that is. Do we have any doors? No. Okay, never mind. Alright, so what I want to do, and I want to get this done like soon so I can like start actually using it, is I want to get that zombie spawner that we found and turn it into an actual farm. Both an AFK farm for just the zombie flesh and like a normal farm for XP. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go down here. You can see I've replaced all of the steps here with cobblestone because once I get the actual track going, then it'll look a bit nicer. This is where I mined all of the extra stone, and actually, just for, I don't know it's interesting, but there's the geode, one of the geodes we found. So potentially easy access to that now if I need more crystals. Don't think I will need them unless maybe a villager uses them, but that's that. So now we're going to go further down, and I've done it all down here as well, the steps. I did dig all the way to the bottom, so at the bottom here we hit the, I think it's like Y58 I think I stopped on. If you go Y59 then you'll start coming across the bedrock, which can block your movement. So here we are down the bottom. So this will be where I will do my like exploring. Hopefully hit a cave or something like that, so I don't have to just dig out all this deep slate or whatever. But okay, so here we have the zombie spawner. Now we're pretty clear. That's all right. In fact, I will take up this or this track here because we will need that. Now the mob spawner or farm that I'm going to be making is one that I have. What was that? Is that some redstone? No. Alright, I'll explore down there a little bit later. In fact, what I will do is I don't want any surprises while I'm here, so I'll block that off. Now I'm going to be ripping off the mob farm that I found from a person called, I think, iCraftMC. So I don't know who they are, but they made a good looking farm, and I built it for me and my boy in our little world that we play, because we had came across a skeleton spawner. So what we do now, you want to build 4 or dig out 4 blocks wide on either side. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I'm using the dirt just to kind of mark that. And the same here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that wide. 1, 2, 3. Here. And you want to go too high. So like that. So the ceiling is actually, we're going to have to bring the ceiling down. And we also want to go 2 down. Like 1, 2, like this. So this is the space that you need to dig out, and you build a room around it. So I will dig this out, and then I'll see you when it's been dug out. Okay, so as you can see, we have now dug out 4 blocks on every side of the spawner, 2 blocks above and 2 blocks below. Now what we need to do is pick a direction. So my entrance is over here, so I would prefer to enter the mob spawner from like this side, because it'll go down. So what we're going to do is on the opposite side, we're then going to actually get rid of this dirt now that we know it's all correct, except for that one hole up there. Yep. Like this. Okay, so on the opposite side to where you want to enter from, you want to put some water. And you'll need an infinite water source if you don't have 2 buckets. So I've made one here. And then we can follow this along until it goes all the way like that. So now this water is pushing down here, and you'll notice that it doesn't actually go all the way. It does kind of stop here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mine down. So we're going to mine one little channel out here. Like this. Now we're going to grab some water and we're going to put it here, and you'll see that this doesn't go all the way either. It goes just until about here. So I'll put a torch down, make it easy to see. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mine down 1, and we're going to go across a little bit. Like this, doesn't really matter. And we can go along. I don't need to count here, that's not important, because you'll work it out. About like this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab another bit of water, and I'm going to plop it here. And the reason we're not bothering to count is because we want this to go as far as the water will travel until the water stops. So the water stops here, so this is as far as it goes. Then what we're going to do is we're going to dig down 4. Now this is a little bit dangerous because you're digging immediately down, but I don't hear any lava, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're safe. So we dig down to here, and then I'll put another torch at the bottom. And what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of open this area up a little bit. So mine a bit like there. This is going to be where we have our base, basically where we're going to be standing. So I'll mine this out, and you can decide how you want to do this, do it however you like. But we're going to leave it open. In fact, I'm going to take the ceiling up 1 as well. But I'm going to leave this entranceway as it is here. And what's going to happen is it like this? Is this how we're going to do it? Yes, I think it is. So actually, this can go as well, which is fine. So what we're going to do now is start getting some stuff down. So we need a chest, and I'm going to do a double chest here. Let's move these out of the way. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to dig it 3 lots of chests, because that's what they did in the video, and I made enough for that. And I'm not going to be having whatever this garbage is, so that can be replaced with this sort of stuff. And then what we're going to do, this can mine out And we're going to go more chests. So another double chest at the bottom, and then a double chest in there. Why did that go double? Let's do it this way then. Double now. There we go. Is there another chest? I don't know. So now we have this many chests, and we need the hoppers. So what we're going to do is now in order to make a hopper, if I just put a hopper there, it's going down, which is not what we want. So we want the hopper to go into the chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift to crouch and then place it on. And then you'll be able to see that it's a little bit, it's kind of poking that way towards the chest. So that's fine. And we're going to do the same thing here, like that. And then we're going to do the same thing there. So now we have basically 3 hoppers stacked on top of each other, and they're going down into this. Now, this is fine. In fact, what I will do, probably I'll replace this with stairs, and I'll make this a bit bigger. So I'll do a little cut, and I'll see you once I fix this up. Okay, so I've dug out the area a little bit. Obviously I've made it look a little bit nicer, but it remains pretty much the same. Put some stairs down. Now, the important thing is, before you're finished, is to eat some bread, because you're a bit hungry. And now the campfire. Now, if you have a soul campfire, one made using soul sand, it's better. But if you don't have that, a normal campfire will do. So put that one on top. And now the thing with a campfire is you can turn it off with a shovel if you right click, and you can turn it back on using a flint and steel, which we don't actually have any on us. So I'll bring some flint and steels down in here and sort that out. Now, obviously, you need to get back to the spawner. So if you can plan ahead, that makes sense. Otherwise, do what I do and dig yourself some sort of way that you can kind of get to where you're going. So this will now be the main entrance for my farm. And now we're pretty much almost there. We just need to finish it off. So in order to do that, we're going to go back to here. And now here is, I've made this a little bit awkward. I need to make this a bit of a smoother way out, because what we're about to do involves turning this on. So I'm going to bridge out a little, don't want that. Bridge out a little bit, take off that torch. That's fine, that'll work its way down. And we will block this off, and I just need to make sure that when I actually am running, because things will spawn in here, what we will now do is you need a slab. So one oak slab. I can probably reach it from here, and what we do, there's no other torches. Get rid of the torch, which will start spawning monsters. There they go. And then put a slab on top. And I don't know what's the logic behind there, but you need a slab. And you'll see that what happens is the monsters will get pushed. And they will slowly, he's trying to get to me, but they will slowly work their way down. And then we just we close this off, and you can already hear the trap is working. This can all be shut off, don't need this at all. And what's basically happening is the zombies are getting forced down the way. Let's make sure nothing gets spawned in there. I'll take that out. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted that. There we go. That'll do. That's all shut off now. And now we can go down to the trap and see it actually working. So basically what happens is they will spawn in there and then get pushed down because of the water, and they'll end up in here, like so. And you can just be AFK, you can just leave this running, and this will work. They drop down, and eventually they die. Now if you use a soul sand one, which I will upgrade this to eventually, once I've been to the nether, it kills them in half the time, so it's way quicker. But then what happens is, actually here's some of the dirt, this will slowly start filling up with rotten flesh, and then I'll be able to use that to trade with the priest in the town. Now if you want this to be XP farm instead, you'll have to turn this off and then just chop them basically. They can't do anything, but this now means you've got very easy XP if you need to do a some enchanting or something like that. So, but this is good to have now. This is kind of done. It does sound like this. Where are they coming from? Is it just more on the way? I do want to make sure that they're not actually spawning somewhere else, because it sounds like they're very close. I guess they are in there. Why are they like... That's one. Is there? Yeah, I guess it is these ones sticking. But yeah, so that's it. That's the XP farm. Pretty easy. This will work with any, if you've got skeletons or anything as well, so... obviously it won't work with spiders, but... all of that nice free XP. And I even dropped a carrot. And you can just check. So the reason why you've got 3 chests is so that if you really wanted to just be AFK, you can do. But that's pretty good. It's good to have that set up. I'll bring a flint and steel back. I don't know, because this is quite under my base, so I think the chunks underneath are rendered. So it might be that actually, because this is in such a lucky position for me, that this might farm away even when I'm actually just at home, which would be really, really nice. But I'm not sure how it works. First of all, I don't know where exactly this is in relation to our house, but we will find out, because we're going to go and make a map, and then we shall see. So we can come back up now. Alright, don't see any enemies around. This hasn't grown fully, but I'll take them while they're here. It's pretty nice. Would be nice to fix up the village, make it a bit safer. Right, let's put some stuff away and then see where we are.